Hello everyone, in this video we're going to see the transition colors between the RGB LED from one color to another color. So here my Raspberry Pi, I have connected the 5 volt input to common cathode of a Raspberry Pi. It's a common cathode of a RGB LED, and the left side is a red light. So I connected a GPIO 12 in that red pin because we know that Raspberry Pi have limited PWM supports pin. So one of that is 12 and 13 pin I connected to the green color pin of RGB LED, and the last is blue. I have connected this last blue pin to 19 GPIO. So this program is used to change the color transition from one color to another in a smooth way. So first we importing a RGB module and color module from color. So and we standard module like RGB, RPI, GPIO as GPIO, and we importing a time to make the transition between them smoothly. So first we initiating a class. So to set up this all basic setups like board cam and 3 pins in output mode, and we initiating with 120 frequency because the less than 60 frequency leads to flicker in my camera video recording because my camera is standard of 60 hertz. So the lesser frequency leads to flicker in my camera. So next I'm starting with the initial value 0, and next one is I'm changing the duty cycle. So for color transition, so since it is we inputting RGB module, it will give in three binary input. So we splitting this three binary input to RGB of 1 by indexing the RGB value. So we want to invert the function, like if we put high, the LED will be turn off. If we put low, the LED will be turn on, which is a invert in logic. So we want to invert the input as well. So that's why we multiplying by 100. If the input is 1 5 or something, we want to multiply it by 100 and minus from it by 100. So that can, and we get the absolute value of that, because if you get a less number than 100, it will result in minus. So we can't provide a minus input. That's why we using absolute function, which is return the positive value of a number. And we changing the duty cycle of LED. So here we sending this LED parameters of 12, 13 and 19 pin input, which is red, green and blue respectively. So I have get the color list from colors module in GitHub page. So I have used this 70 colors page. So you can see the list is very long. So I have taken this list of contains of 70 different colors: navy, dark green, green, dark red, dark magenta. Like this, I have collected 70 different colors to make this transition between 70 colors in between them, which each to each, like first if navy is transited between dark green and dark red like other 69 colors, and dark green is transited between the other 68 colors. Like this, i am transit I am transition making transition between the each of the color, which is lead to 70 power 70. So first we printing the normal environment. This is Python application for 70 RGB color smooth transition. And if you want to exit this smooth transition loop, you can press Ctrl plus C, which is a keyboard interrupt. I can handle it in later. So first I'm insulating. We see the logic of how the 70 colors is transition between them. So first I created a two variables, count and temp. So if count is less than len of a color, so while we want to, if I set navy as a first color, I want to transition between all of them. So first my count is 0, and I initialize between the each loop of 1. So I can access this color from by index by calling its index. So for CL or iterative variable in colors, so the color is a list. Temp equal to temp plus 1, because the temp is used to uh, access the index of a color, and count is used to make the loop reset. So once we completed the 70 colors, we want to reset the color and start from dark green. First we start from navy and start from dark green, and next for whole loop after 70 transition we start from green. So that's why we count is 0, and temporary value is used to iterate between the each loop. So for I in color, color of count, so count is 0, starting value is 0, and after the 70 color is happened, the count will increase and we start from count of 1. Sorry, color of 1, which is dark green. There is a function in range 2 which is transition between these three RGB colors, which is if example of this will be 000 and my next color is 0010, it will make a count of 001 to 0010, so we can get a smooth transition between them, one color to another color. That way we're using range 2 function. So next we initializing the calling the function to make the setup. So the function is here, we inverting a logic of 3 binary input and allocating this respective input to the LED pins. So now we run the program and see what will happen. So python rgb.py. So you can see the first LED is glowing blue color and transition between them green, and blue to transferring light blue, and green to so as we saw dark green, navy blue, and dark red from dark magenta, and from sienna, so dark magenta to brown. You can see the transition between the lights. So so you can see the transition between how it's smoothly changing. I don't have a diffuser, so I just recorded a naked LED. So sorry for this. But you can see the transition between them, how it's transferring one color to another color. It will run up to 70 color, which is transferring in between them 70 times. So each color will transition between them 70 times. That like that wise I made this code by inputting the 70 colors from colors module. So that's all for the video. Thank you.